All right, let's try and put the axe head over here on the, there we go. Whoa, where do you go? Where do you go? Hello everybody, Gray Still Plays, and welcome back to more My Little Blacksmith Shop. So things have changed for the better in every single way. There was an update for the game. I think it came out earlier today, although you may be watching this the day after I'm talking. But things have changed, and there is a lot of cool new stuff, and I have to show some of this to you guys. So the first things first, immediately if we walk outside, we can see that the landscape is just straight up different. We have like, it looks like our yard here has really been improved in size. As you can see, there's like no more like weird clutter of boxes over here. We still have a couple of logs laying around. Beyond that, here's the cool stuff. So first off, we have a bellows. I think that this is called a bellows, isn't it? You click on this now, and it heats up your ingots. So instead of having like the weird Super Nintendo button here on the front, we now have something a little bit more legit when it comes to the fire. Beyond that, there are, if I click on Z, you're gonna notice there's two new selections here that was not here before. We now have the axes and the shields, and we can make axes and shields, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit. Now, over here, there's some new things as well on the place orders area. First things first, for the ingots, we still have some money that I was allowed to keep, but things are vastly more expensive than they were. So, copper starts off at 10, everything's gonna go in intervals of almost 10 after we get past the starting stuff. So 10 to 500 to 10,000 to 100,000, now it's starting to get out of hand, to 1 million, to 10 million, and then yes, to $100 million for titanium ingots. Jesus. So that is a thing. Now there's more to it than that. I did a couple of orders because I wanted to show you guys something, and I'm so glad that the developer changed this. If you click on this, we can see our various little statistics just like before. Charisma now does something. Before, if you remember, we were getting like 6 extra bucks for the charisma bonus. In fact, I think if we go back to like my old adamantium daggers, it may even, oh, here it doesn't even show anything anymore. All right, that's too bad. But now, on the newer stuff, it shows a charisma bonus right here of giving us 200 extra dollars, and there's a reason why that is, because if we go over here to our stats, which I'm level 7 now, so I could edit it if I wanted to, each point in charisma gives you a 1% increase in your sale price. So charisma just became very good compared to what it was before. So before, instead of getting like that weird crappy flat fee of like, I don't know, an extra $18 or something like that, now you're getting 1%. And you know, 1% of $20,000 is an extra 200 bucks. So that's nothing to sneeze at. You get 5%. That's going to be pretty significant. I'm so happy about that. We've got a one-handed grip just kind of laying around over here. Now, beyond that, there's more. Back over here by the stuff that you can buy, if we click on grips, you're going to notice that, okay, everything seems pretty normal. Two-handed grips, fancy grips. Now, we have a fancy polearm grip. Okay, that one's going to go for $20 instead of $10. And then on top of that, the guards have been improved. Now, not only do we have one-handed guards version 1, but we have 2 and 3. I'm just going to buy them all real quick so you can see them side by side. We'll just do this right here. I've got a couple of things laying over here. Slap these out. So here we go. We have version 2, which is, looks like a Lion-O's sword over here, the Sword of Omens or something. Then we have guard 1, which is very, very standard, if you notice that kind of guard right there. And then we have guard number 3, which almost looks like a Gladius guard or something, perhaps. This is so cool, though. I'm so glad that these are here now, because it gives a little bit more flavor to the various weapons that you can make in the game, and even the extra pole arms that we have now. So these are fancy pole arms over here. They got rid of all my stuff. So when the game reload, well, not reloaded, but when I reinstalled the new update, everything I had purchased was all gone. So I had to restock all this over here. But real quick, let's go take a look at the grips right here, and we're gonna see the old pole arm compared to the new pole arm. So right over here, this is your normal pole arm grip, and you can see now there's like little bit of gilding on there or whatever have you, or maybe it's bronze or something like that. But now we've got some studding on the top. It just looks overall a little bit cooler, I think. That's just how that is. Now, supposedly, and I haven't messed with this yet. This is still new and exciting to me. Supposedly, you can explore, like, more of the area, but I don't know too much about that. Let's just real quick go back where we used to find. Okay, so immediately I could see some new things here. Check this out. First off, there's an axe in this now. That wasn't there before. If you guys remember, there was like a giant glaive in here, and now it says round board. And underneath this board, we do have this light crystal of protection. So, does the light crystal do anything anymore? I really don't know. I haven't messed with it. I don't think so. We may mess around with that later. I'm just gonna walk out here a little bit more real fast. Okay, and right about here is where it won't let me go any longer. So that's about the limitation on how far we can move. Let's go ahead and bring this thing back to our workshop real quick. We'll do a couple of quick jobs real fast, just so you guys can get a look at like how the charisma bonus modifies and things like that now that we have a +2 bonus to the charisma. And then the thing I really wanted to show you is we're gonna go over to the Sandbox. And the Sandbox has some freaking cool stuff. Let me tell you boys something. Go bring this over here. We've got the light crystal. There's another crystal up there that we can probably grab as well. I'm just going to put this over here for right now, just looking cool. Let's go ahead and start the old shop up, get things ready. I've got some polearm grips over here. We've got some two-handed grips over here, one-handed grips over here, different guards and stuff like that. In fact, while we're just messing around, I'm going to go ahead and grab this fancy one-handed guard because I think I would like to see this on a sword. That would be pretty cool. And I'll also grab these other one-handed grips as well, just to kind of like bring them in. I've got very few one-handers right now because I've been like really busy. Everyone's wanted one-handed weapons. So let's see what this like lovely gal over here would want. A one-handed hammer. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. That's pretty much the same. I've got 2 ingots over here. We're gonna go ahead and throw these down. Let's go over here and click on blunts real fast. There we go. I was having trouble selecting it. And I've got my, look at the sparks that fly off now. I'm going to use this hammerhead over here. We should have enough time. I think we're about 40 seconds worth of time. Yeah, we're going to be just fine. Put that over there. Grab one of these grips. No big deal. And blammo, we're ready to go. Put this right in your hand, my good lady. And off she goes. I think she just threw it on the ground. She was just like, your hammer blows great. She threw it away. Come on, lady. Jeez. I think we still got paid for it, though. So it's not a really big deal. Let's just check that out real fast. About our cash, especially now that I put a little bit more into charisma. So right over here, yep, there you have it. An extra $400 because of the charisma bonus now being 2% increase. And that is fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. Rather than a flat fee, the percentage was definitely the way to go. And then you can see here the parts markup for everything, always 10%. Now, the rush bonus I've seen, it wanders around a little bit. It's okay. Like right over here, you can see the rush bonus was 350. Right over here, the rush bonus was 250. Right over here, it was 650, okay? And then right down here, it was about 450. So you can see, as of right now, it's ranging between 250 and 650 extra dollars. The 651, like, I had the weapon ready to go, like now. So that was very unusual when that happened. So we need a great hammer right now, and I don't think that I have the items for this. I probably should have thought about that. In fact, this is going to be pretty tough. We're going to try and do it anyway. Let's go ahead and grab some iron ingots. Go ahead and grab this over here. Smack it down. Click the bellows. While that's going, I'm going to freaking slog right over here. Grab the fancy two-handed grip. And I'm going to run into the door as well, because why not? And then let's go ahead and put this on here. We are going to need a great hammer, boys. We're going to need a great hammer with the speed of 1,000 suns. 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. Grab the hammerhead, throw it in the water, pick it up over here. This is going to be closer than anything I've ever seen before. And 1 second left, like Keanu Reeves stopping the bomb before it goes off on the bus. We are done. So let's go ahead, back over here. Go ahead. It looks like it doesn't, like, I don't know if it doesn't reload right away. I usually have to grab on the little slider here and then kind of move it down. So right over there, an extra 600 bucks for our charisma. We got no bonus for the rush because we were down to the wire. And we made an extra $3,000 right there for the parts markup. So that's doing not too bad. The fancy grip, it does something. I mean, it's $14. You know what I mean? Instead of whatever we had before, I should have probably bought more ingots immediately. And I totally didn't. I'm just going to buy a bunch of these right now. We don't have enough money to do everything that I want to do at the moment when it comes to ingots. What would you like? Of course you want a great hammer. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you want something simple? You want the most impressive item you could get, and I totally understand. But we are much more prepared this time than we were. Now, it looks from what I've seen like the timer stops. I'm going to go check to see if there's any more great hammerheads. No. So we still only have one great hammerhead. It looks like the timer stops at 40 seconds, so it doesn't go any faster than that, which is kind of nice. Because 40 seconds is already right down to the wire. So with 8 seconds left, 7 seconds, are we going to get a rush order bonus for that? Kind of curious. I don't know here. Let's go check this out. And the answer is, drum roll, and survey says, yes, we got 375 bucks for that rush order. So man, even with 7 seconds left, you can make out like a freaking gangbuster. This one-handed guard over here is like laying randomly over there. Getting kind of low on two-handed grips. I'm gonna go and real quick bring, whoa, all right, bye. Oh, I think it's way over there. Still having some issues throwing things around every once in a while, huh, guys? All right, we're gonna do one more sale over here. One more sale, and then we're gonna head over into the sandbox so I can show you guys some really cool stuff. Polearm, got it. Let's go ahead and bring this right down here. And we will make you an average, actually we're gonna make you a big polearm. We're gonna make you the epic polearm. I'm gonna use all of these. Oh, that one's not heated, so instead, yes, you're getting a regular polearm. Blades, we're gonna make a sword here. And it should come out pretty quickly. There we go. I'm gonna use this blade, just the traditional blade for right now. I don't even use this blade that much, so I might as well. There we go. And right around here with about 10 seconds left, that's the fancy polearm grip as well. You should be very happy, madam. You should be very happy. Nima, who is also a donator, thank you, Nina, for supporting this, because the developer is getting somewhere. He's not just letting us sit back and wallow in self-pity and sadness. I'm gonna go ahead and close this for right now. The day is gone. We've got $111,000, which means that we are kind of close to being able to afford our first Adelaide ingot, which is nice because our increased charisma bonus is going to start helping with that. At this point now, if I could do this over again, I would put everything in charisma, because man, that helps. Anyway, to the sandbox. All right, so welcome everyone to the new sandbox. Immediately you can tell there is a lot of different stuff here. First off, look at this, and it is exactly what you think it is. We have a smelting station now, and it is sweet. There's also a legitimate forest over here. I don't think that you can interact with this yet. I'm still kind of messing around. Now remember, this was going to come in the next update that was supposed to happen, which was, I think, the 0.08 update. Right now we're on the 7.3 update. But it looks like this kind of stuff came out a little bit early, and I'm very, very pleased with what I see so far. So let's go check this out right away. Now, immediately you can tell that axes are a thing. Right over here, we've got a cooled double axe head, and we've got this one-handed, or not one-handed, but I should say it is a one-bladed axe. So very cool. Now, we can take our other axe head. I'll go and let's go ahead and grab some grips. We'll do a polearm. Actually, you know what? We'll do the fancy polearm. Why go normal when we have unlimited funds, right, guys? Let's go over here. Whoa, the polearm box is flipping and flying around. Almost took me out. I'm going to have to get some workman's comp for that. And right down here, bam! Oh, look at that polearm. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, hey, okay, all right. Well, Gray still breaks games. Let's see if I can get this thing standing up so it can look legitimately cool. Nope. Nope, doesn't want to be. All right, look, polearm. I don't. you need to freaking behave, because I don't have time for this crap. Okay, just lay there like a good polearm. Are you sure? Are you sure of this right now? Is this really the kind of game you want to play? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. So now I can look at the polearm longingly with much admiration. Now over here, after I did all that crap, what does the garbage look like? Oh, it's just like a garbage. I thought maybe it was a pit into nothingness. We have a button over here. I imagine this will eventually be changed. But, because buttons seem to be going by the wayside, we can grab these here. We can knock all the campfire over like frickin' dominoes. In fact, I think I will. Go over. There you go. Why don't you go over as well? Get out of here. I don't like you common fire. All right, fine. You can stay where you are here. I'm gonna throw you to the ground. Now, let's go ahead and pick this up, crouch on down, and whoop right in there like that. And then we'll kind of just shove it over here. There you go. You know, I'm getting There we have it. I'm getting pretty good at aiming firewood up, baby. Yeah. Just get deeper in there. I want the wood in deep into the hole, all right? Deep in the hole. There, that's how you do it. Old Gray can teach you guys a thing or two about getting that wood in there. There we go. Now, there is a limitation, mind you. Okay, see this piece of wood right here? Hold on, let me throw this on its side so you can see the girth. This right here does not fit in the hole there, okay? The round peg is not going inside of the hole. It kind of looks like it does. See how it's sticking out right there like a cigar? That's not what we're really looking for, though. I could try and force it, but you never want to force things too much. We can set this on fire. Okay, so now a fire is brewing. We grab our ore here. Bloop. Watch this. Watch and be amazed. Oh, it is pouring out. Yeah. Look at it go. And then it turns into an ingot. Oh, ingot smelting. Oh, how I've longed for this so much. As my wife would say, are you done playing mundane games yet, Gray? No, Mrs. Gray, I'm definitely not. And you boys, I hope, aren't either. So, right there gives you a little bit of look at how this smelter works. Very, very neat. Okay, so now we have a couple of ingots over here. So we're going to go do some stuff real quick. So we've seen some axes. We're going to make our own axes, mind you. But real fast, I want to put together a shield. Now, we have two different types of shields over here. We've got, like, your rounded shield, and then we have your... your rounded shield. Okay, I think this may be a typo. Or maybe the medieval version of round is different for everyone. I'm going to use this shield because it looks freaking sweet. This is our tower shield over here. Okay, I'll just flip that on the ground. No big deal. You sit. Oh, there goes the polearm. Not behaving again. Get out of here, Axe. And you know what, polearm? I've had enough of your crap as well. You've gotten in the way enough times. All right, so the board. Blam. There we go. So first things first, let's go ahead and start the old bellow, or the bellows, and get our thing heated up here. The reason why is because I want a couple of hot ingots so we can put this thing together. Now, there are several new parts here that I'd like to show you folks. First off, we can go over here and we can click on shields, which we weren't able to do last time. But now, okay, so we have a shield boss, which is fine, but check this out. Now we have the hand and the wrist, and does this say in arms? I think, is that, or in armis? Is that how you say it, in arms? I'm gonna call it the wrist and hand thingadoos. So we're gonna take that over here, and let's see if we can blam right on there. There you go, there's the first one. Oh, Lord, looking hot. Let's go ahead and do that right over here as well. So that was the hand one. I think it was the hand one, or was it the wrist one? Sometimes I don't remember. It's the wrist one. All right, now you can cycle through by you just keep hitting it, man. Just keep hitting it, and things will be fine. So right over here, let's see if we can get this one to lock on down. Every once in a while, it doesn't like to lock for old Gray. All right, there we go. Sometimes it just kind of bounces out and works just fine. So now we've got those two pieces down. Let us twist this board around, because I imagine we're gonna want a nice shield boss on there. Now, the thing that's a little bit weird is right now when we do this, if you notice, things are instantaneously cooled. We don't have to drop these in here and cool this stuff. So I imagine that's going to change. Let's see. Now, do you need a shield boss on here? Oh, you sure do. So there you go. There's the shield boss right in the middle of those studs. And we have ourselves a beautiful, brand new tower-looking shield right over here, complete with grips and a shield boss and everything else. Now, let's check out the axes real fast. And as a matter of fact, let's do some new and exciting ingots over here. Well, not new and exciting, but just ones that look slightly cooler. So, titanium has always been okay. I mean, we'll get 6 of those. But the adamantine looks just awesome. I love the color scheme of the adamantine a lot. So let's throw that over there, smash it on down, bring it on up. You can see it's like a really dark gray. Now, you would think to yourself, well, gray, why don't you love gray the most? I do love the gray, but when it comes to, like, just making weapons that look sweet, I think that the adamantine just looks a little bit better. So now something to check out. Now, we cannot make axes with 1 bar. You need at least 2 bars. So with 2 bars, we can go to axes, and we can start doing this right here. Oh, I just thought of something else I have to show you guys. We'll do that in a minute. Now, there's no other axe head other than this one right now, and you do have to cool these down, for instance. So right over here is our single adamantine axe head. You can use it, looks like any grip on here right now. So why don't we just go ahead? I'm gonna go and we'll get all the grips here. We'll get a bunch of grips. We'll get some of these. We'll get some of these, and we'll get some of these as well. We'll go ahead and place the order. Everything's so close together that I don't have to really worry about where I put the stuff. All right, so right over here. For this, we'll use a, oh, here, you know what? We already have a two-handed grip one, so I'll do a one-handed grip one for you. So it's like a hand axe, a very small hand axe right there. Very cool, though. I like that. The one thing that we had forgotten was for our shield here, and I'll do this in titanium just to see if it's a different color, but I don't think it is. You do have to make a shield banding around it, which we did not do. So let's go over here, let's go to shields, and now if we click over here, the sparks go flying. There's the shield rim, but that one's for a circular shield, even though they're both called round shields. And we're gonna, bam, right there, look at that. That is the big old shield rim that we want. So now if we toss this on here, now we have a shield. And yes, the shield rim does appear to be a different color. Oh, so that means that maybe if we do like a mithril shield, it'll be all red and stuff. Hold on, let's check this out because I love the mithril color too. All right, so heated mithril ingot. We'll start real fast with a nice shield boss. So the shield boss looks normal. Maybe it's not colored. Maybe just the band turned into a different color. Well, let's check it out. Let's go make a mithril band. We'll make a mithril band real quick and we'll see if that's a different color. Got some extra ingots over here. Put you guys down. So now how about you? Are you gonna turn into a lovely different color band for me? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we can throw this on a shield and see if it changes color. I don't think it will. Let's go grab a round board over here. Let's see if I can get all this together in one shot. Whoa, hey, all right, there we go. That worked out pretty good. And the band, I don't think is going to play nice with me. All right, so nothing so far. I apologize as well. I've been calling it banding. It's actually called rim. I think that banding, I believe banding is the reinforcement that would go across the face of the shield. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. It's been a long time since I've brushed up on my shield and medieval weaponry knowledge. I used to have quite a little bit of it. It's kind of gone by the wayside over time, though. That's how it goes, man. You guys know. Let's go ahead and move this board around. I'm going to try and put these hand pieces on just to see if we get anything unusual from it. All right, there. Whoa, where did it go? Where did my hand piece go? It disappeared. The hand piece is completely gone. Did it go through the ground? I've never had this happen. Oh, right over here. Here we go. Yes. Okay, now do as I. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? Okay, how about this? I'm gonna move you over here. There we go. You get to go here. Go on the all right. Come on. Whoa, okay. Okay. This is a little bit strange. It loves to go, like, just flying through the board. A little glitchy right now. Now, to be fair, this part of the update, I think, wasn't supposed to come until the next one. So, you never know. I really would like to get this thing on here. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm trying, but it's kind of like levitating through the board. So can I get the rim on, I wonder? Let's try real fast. Let's see if I can slap the old rim on here. Oh, no! What in the world? Okay, well, yep, still breaking games, having fun doing that. So, yes. Why don't I go ahead and make some adamantium, more axes real quick. Maybe like a nice pole axe. In fact, we'll make the great axe head. I don't think that there's any more than the very first great axe head that we had seen, but we can double check here just to make sure. Right over here, here we go. And check this out. There's the great axe. Right there, or I should say double axe. I think what makes it great is the hafting. All right, let's try and put the axe head over here on the, there we go. Whoa, where do you go? Where do you go? My polearm, lovely. Why do you always fly away from me? There it is. That is looking good. We'll do a titanium one as well, just because I want to see what the coloration difference is. And then what we'll do real quick is we'll make like a sword or something. Okay, I'll just throw that ingot to the ground. I'm an adult. And we'll see if any of the swords have different types. Like a different formation, perhaps, or something like that. Just a different body style. Or blade style, not really a body style. Okay, so this is just a nice dark blade for the axe over there. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you scumbag. Did you kick off the other blade, or was that there? I think that we can bring this over here and smack this off. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, it's like a double-bladed weapon. Because, all right, that's very, very precarious there. Both of the blades had ended up getting into our haft, which is, or our grip, I should say. There we go. So now we have, oh yeah, right there. Hold on, let me get it right here so that you guys with your OCD can be happy. I don't think it's gonna happen though. It looks like it's just a little bit further back here. How about that right there? Okay, that's pretty close. If it's not close enough, then just blame Gray. And what we'll do is we will check out the last thing that I wanted to do, which is, hold on now, we're gonna go see if there's any more bladed styles. So for this, we already have a couple of ingots, but they're mixed metals right now. I kind of wonder, can you mix metals right now in this build? I would imagine you can't. Oh, there's one more ingot on the ground. We can probably use that. I would imagine you can't, but I'll give it a shot. So sparks are flying. We don't hear any sounds. And no, nothing is happening right over here. They're just both kind of like sitting there. And this one's titanium. So we have 3 different types of ingots. Okay, I bought some more mithril ones because mithril is love. Mithril is life. So we've got that blade, that blade, that blade. All right, everything's still the same. And then that blade. I think that was the last one, wasn't it? Yep, it goes straight to that blade there. Okay, so nothing new on the bladed areas that I can find. I will go ahead and put this thing together, though, because I do believe that the mithril does make a sweet, sweet sword. Oh, and you know what? We can use our brand new guards that we have. I think it was guard number 2 that I really liked. Guard number 2 did look sweet right over here. Oh, that's the one. That's the Sword of Omens guard. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have to cool this off as well. Hold on. All right, so one-handed weapon on the guard. Blade goes on the guard, and there you go, man. Look at that blade. That is, oh, well, if I can get it to stop flying from my feet. That right there is a slick-looking, if I can show you guys, there we go. That right there is a slick-looking blade, man. I love that guard. It may be too eclectic for some people, but for me, it looks sweet. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of My Little Blacksmith Shop. Some of the new things that we have to look forward to, they are looking awesome. Until the next time, guys, stay foxy and much love.